Dear Bayard, what the hell are you doing in Africa at a time like this? Your colleagues here in the civil rights movement are categorically convinced you should return to New York by the 1st of January. People are going to make trouble for you from now until you've got both feet in the grave. But the title you have as the director of the March on Conventions Project should make you a very sought-after figure. It will create a new image for you, blotting out some of the past shadows.
About how many pickets are you expecting at the convention sites in Chicago and Los Angeles?
Well, 5,000 or more.
And what factors, Mr. Randolph, have prompted this march on the conventions?
Well, the fact that some of the leaders of both parties have indicated that they do not consider that civil rights should constitute an issue in this election.
Bayard functioned as A. Philip Randolph's arms and legs and eyes and ears. And as A. Philip Randolph began to get older, Bayard Rustin was the energy that kept his ideas going and continued to implement them.
Bayard had planned a massive civil rights demonstration in Los Angeles to force the Democratic Party to take a stand on civil rights. Remember, Montgomery had occurred in '55, so you've had 4 solid years of strong action in the South, and the Democratic Party taking no stand.
What I want to know is, with what politician will you agree in November if they don't get off their fannies and do something?
Johnson ran the Senate, and ran it totally. He went to Rayburn, who ran the House totally, the 2 Texans, and said, you got to stop this guy, Rustin. Rayburn went to Adam Clayton Powell and told Adam to get Bayard out. Powell then made a speech in which he said to the press that there were immoral elements working in the civil rights movement. That message was clear. It was aimed at Bayard as the immoral element, and Bayard knew that they would bring up the arrest record if he didn't get out.
I met my brother the other day, and I gave him my right hand. Soon as ever my back was turned, he scandalized my name. Do you call that a brother? No, no.
Adam Clayton Powell didn't want blacks picketing the Democratic Convention. In fact, he went so far as to warn King that if King did not withdraw his support from that demonstration, he would go to the press and say there was a sexual affair going on between me and King. Martin was so terrified by this threat that he decided he would get rid of me.
He scandalized my name.
Adam Clayton Powell was to produce more human rights and civil rights legislation than any other person in the history of the Congress. And Martin, I think, went along with Adam Clayton Powell, again, for tactical reasons.
Bayard was more upset, as I remember it, by the personal betrayal of that. How could King let Adam Clayton Powell do this to him? I think that was one of the worst blows in Bayard's life.
Bayard was a very important figure for us and a very respected figure. We admired his commitment